you did that right as it started again.
Well, that's how it should end.
Okay, and... Whoa, we're zooming in.
No, we're not doing Talking Dad.
Welcome back to Talking Dad.
Oh, I don't want to do Talking Dad.
Today on Talking Dad...
I don't think I have any more farts.
What do you have to... What did we talk about today, Mr. Dad?
What a dick Trump is, because I cried bullshit on Donald Trump. Because he is a fucking asshole. Him and his fucking asshole faggot administration is fucking up this country. And they've just barely gotten started. Can you imagine what 4 years of this bullshit would be like? Oh my God. People, take arms against the sea of troubles. And by opposing, end them.
I suppose I could do these last few comments. Dad, what are some of your favorite concerts, if you've been to any?
Oh, I've been to some great concerts, people. Probably the best concert I ever went to, and this is weird. The two best concerts, and they're completely opposite sides of the coin. Probably the best concert I ever went to was Marilyn Manson in Grand Rapids, Ohio. It was...
Grand Rapids, Ohio?
Grand Rapids, Michigan, I'm sorry. There's a Grand Rapids, Ohio, by the way. It's a beautiful little town. It was only like 2 weeks after you were born. In fact, here's an interesting little fact. It was a month after you were born. Because it was the day of the Columbine shooting. And I hadn't heard about it when I went to the concert, but there was a whole bunch of media at this concert interviewing people.
Don't go on Roblox tomorrow.
Because, everybody was saying these people were listening to Marilyn Manson and that's what made them do it and all this bullshit, But I hadn't even heard about it. They don't kick the tripod. I hadn't heard about the shooting when I was at the concert until I got home. But it was an awesome concert. It fucking kicked ass. And then interestingly enough, the other best concert I went to was many years before that when I was in college, I think it was. I went and saw John Denver at the Holiday Star in Maryville, Indiana. That was my birthday present for my parents.
Your response is John Denver in Chicago.
Well, it was Maryville, which is a suburb of Chicago. My parents sent me up there for the night. I stayed in a hotel, and then I discovered this place called Stone's Bones, which is this fantastic rib place that's in Maryville. And then I went to the concert, and then I got White Castles, which are awesome. If you like to fart, White Castles rule. But I saw Rush in Chicago, and ironically, I had made the comment after Rush. This was on their Test for Echo tour, which was they were doing a 4-hour set, 3.5-hour set, no opening act. It was just all them, and they did all their hits. They did the entire first side of 2112 uninterrupted, all half an hour. Oh, it was just, it was mind blowing. Especially if you're a Rush fan, of course. But I had made the comment when I got back home, and it's like, I've seen Rush do 2112. I can die a happy man. And 2 days later, I had my first heart attack. So I won't be saying that shit anymore. Let's see who else. My first concert was REO Speedwagon in Fort Wayne, Indiana, when I was in high school. In February or March of 83.
That's what you said.
I think 83. It could have been 82, but it had to have been 83 because it was right after I broke up with Cindy, and she was at the concert, and she gave me the cold shoulder of the bitch. But she doesn't watch.
Or as you know.
But I've Aerosmith was a good concert. Genesis in Indianapolis was a terrible concert. Not that Genesis was bad, but their sound was terrible. It was in what was then called the Hoosier Dome. I think it's the RCA Dome now or something. Mm-hmm. I don't even know if it's still there. But the acoustics are terrible. It just echoed horribly. And they didn't have their delay set right. And it was good. The thing that I discovered about Genesis, though, is when you go to a Genesis concert, all the really good Genesis songs are actually Phil Collins songs. And you're like, what's the one that he had? You don't know Phil Collins?
I don't know him off the top of my head.
What's the one he did that's really good?
It narrows it down.
All the songs that Phil Collins did. He didn't do any Phil Collins songs, you know. What's this? In the Air Tonight. You're expecting to see that, and he didn't do it, you know, because it was all just Genesis stuff. So it was disappointing, but it was a gift to somebody. So.
There's a second part to this question.
Okay.
Who would you love to see live?
Oh, I would love to see the Stones. I would love to see Paul McCartney.
Ringo.
With Ringo playing drums, that would be awesome.
I just want to see Ringo on stage going, "It was a wonderful day of the island."
It was a beautiful day of the island.
Nashima was back in India.
Nashima was back. I don't associate with...
No. Don't associate with mountains.
I'd like to see Midnight Oil again. I saw them once in India. I'd like to see them again. I'd like to see Marilyn Manson again. I don't think it'd be as awesome as it was then, because at that time he was at his peak of fame, and that's when Twiggy Ramirez was still his bass player. And Twiggy Ramirez.
And what about Rammstein?
His actual, yes, I would love to see Rammstein in concert. And they do a few concerts in Germany. Hey, Stefan, how are you? But they don't really tour anymore. They don't really tour anymore. It's all just German concerts. But
and that was from Mark Ross, by the way.
Oh yeah. What's interesting about Twiggy Ramirez is he eventually got fired from the band because I don't know, he like fucked a chicken or something and did something depraved.
Looks like David Cameron fucked a pig.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. But anyways, his real name is Geordie. And there was in the concert, I was not too far from the stage. I was like one section off from an angle, and I was at this corner of the stage where he was at. And there was kind of a lull in the action, and I screamed out, "Geordie!" And he looked around, he looked. I thought that was kind of funny. Never mind.
Griffin Vandersloot. I am from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Yeah, Grand Rapids.
Thoughts on DeVos and head of education?
Oh, God. Well, like I said in my response, it's like putting a blind person in charge of a photography exhibition. I mean, I think you could have held open auditions off the street, and I don't think you could have found a worse person than DeVos. She is a loser. This bitch never went to public school when she was in school. Her children never went to public school. They went to private rich people schools.
Oh, yes.
This whole idea of education vouchers is a crock of shit.
Everything that's come out of this
goddamn administration is a crock of shit. But this education stuff, you know, I mean, our kids are. Oh, it's my program. I wonder what happened to that. This is who just messaged me. Her. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cute, huh?
Sure.
Yeah, she's hot. I gotta write her back. But anyways, so yeah, DeVos, major loser. So, it's sad. It's really sad. I think we're done, aren't we? Are we done?
You have anything else?
I don't have any more farts. I'm sorry.
Do you have anything else to say?
No. I really don't.
You went to a play?
I went to a play Friday night at the Ocala Civic Theater. The Affections of May. It was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't a great play. It wasn't like earth-shattering like something that Edwin Albee wrote or Tennessee Williams, but it was cute.
It was cute.
Well, you know, it's funny. I wish you were there with me, because when I was leaving the theater, this town, of course it's Florida, so it's all old people. And 99.9% of the people in attendance at the theater were old white people. Mostly old women. On the way out, if I would have had $1 for every person I heard say, "Well, it was cute," I could have paid for my ticket. But I heard at least 3 fucking old women on the way to the parking lot. "Well, it was cute." I kept thinking, my God, my mother's here.
Yeah,
That's what she
Grandma
says.
always fucking.
That's what she says about
Stupid
everything.
as shit.
That's what she says about. Wait a minute, maybe there's a fart. Hang on, find me somebody to dedicate this to.
Wow.
Wow. All right, that one goes to Super Mario Kyle.
100.
100 now.
Super Mario
Ain't it sweet?
and Kyle 1000.
1,000? You said 100.
I know. I was making fun of somebody.
Oh, you don't make fun of the retards.
No, I didn't make fun
That's
of
what
him.
Trump is for.
I didn't make fun of him.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
That was us mocking Trump. Which also is a man with a disability.
Yeah. He likes to get
Alright.
peed on by Russian hookers. Is that a disability? See, some people, I don't fault anybody their sexual perversions. I don't, whatever. Whatever floats your boat. If it's Russian crack whores peeing on you, go for it. If you can find people, consenting adults, that are willing to do it, great. Just be careful you're not being set up by the Russian government, because microwaves will broadcast these things. Because I have my own sexual perversions, but I won't get into them.
Like what?
Oh, but they involve lobster bibs and Play-Doh. Never mind.
Okay, well, let's end
On
this.
that
before-
cheery note,
before-
enough with Talking Dad.
We have to do the in memoriam.
Chuck Berry died. Big deal. It's interesting because I thought he was already dead.
Yeah, rip.
Yeah, rip Chuck Berry.
Two other people died, but I don't remember who. I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't know.
Somebody like Washington or something. George Washington died.
George Washington died again?
Yeah.
Oh, those teeth.
Jesus Christ.
What?
I just noticed the time that this is at.
What?
We spent 12 minutes babbling.
Oh, shit. Let's end this. Okay. Well, until next time, like I said, look for a birthday video. It'll be late though, because we got to go see Power Rangers not until 10 o'clock. So it'll be. That's a 2-hour and 4-minute movie, or 14-minute movie.
That's gonna be long. That's gonna be long and boring.
But I want to see Becky G. Okay. Until next time. Hey, dudes.
Hey, dads.
Are we done? Now he farts.